Get that sand off there, dude.
Welcome back. We're the Bourbon Junkies. I'm Sean.
I'm Dan.
Tonight,
We meditate.
I don't know.
This is a yoga class.
I get some facts really wrong.
Oh, yeah. Tonight, we drink Blade and Bow.
Boom.
Straight bourbon whiskey.
Bow, bow, bow. Yeah.
Do you know there's 5 keys?
Yeah.
All right.
So there's,
You actually looked this up.
no, I read it on the bottom.
Touche. Well, same thing.
So the
I don't
5
care
keys,
where you found the information.
5 keys used to hang at Stitzel Weller facility. That's
I
why
see.
there's 5 keys for Blade and Bow.
Oh.
Because this is an homage.
Are we in the video right now?
No, yeah, we're in it.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, I had something in my eye.
Oh, should have let me know.
Now we're back. Now we're in it again. So here's the deal.
What's the deal?
Blade and Bow.
Yeah.
Listen.
Apparently.
It's not very old. Did you know that this brand isn't very old?
Yeah.
Blade and Bow?
Yeah.
Pretty young.
Yeah.
Pretty young girl.
Because they bought some stock of the old Stitzel Weller stuff that is supposed to be in here. And this is where I get facts wrong, because it is Solera aged, which is a very complicated method of pouring out and refilling and doing. Holy shit.
Not a single ounce. And those weren't even close. I have learned a new skill right now.
So you should just look up Solera aging, because I am gonna murder how it's done, but it is just emptying and filling and aging and
I thought Solera aging was like an infinity bottle.
continually getting older as it goes.
It's like an infinity barrel.
And
right?
yeah, so they always say that there are stocks of the oldest Stitzel Weller barrels in there, because Solera aging never empties. So basically it should continually always
It's infinity barrel. Huh.
But that stuff gets a smaller and smaller fraction.
Of course, yeah. So
But
there's
they can still
Stitzel
put it-
Weller whiskey in this bottle.
Because there could be 4 milliliters
You know how
in
much
there.
this would be worth?
Yeah.
That Stitzel Weller whiskey in it.
Like I said, it has got 4 milliliters of actual Stitzel Weller in there.
Here's the
but
thing.
since it's in there, they can say it's in there. They're
And
not wrong.
the other funny part is they can put Stitzel Weller Distillery on the front of the label.
Mm-hmm.
So people who are into whiskey will know Stitzel Weller was a big deal because of the pappy,
Yeah.
right? So here's the
I
thing.
don't remember why Stitzel Weller went under or lost or whatever.
But apparently they made great whiskey.
Apparently what people said is the best pappies in the world were when it was still Stitzel Weller juice.
That's why. So when this was released a handful of years ago, the Blade and Bow line, I was like, first off, love the name. Don't know why, just do. Second off, love that it comes
Because
with
it's
a
fucking Rambo.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, it feels like freedom and violence. So the other thing is, the cool part is they come with key necklaces, like neck keys on a little string. That's pretty cool. There's 5 of them. You know what they used to do?
Unlock
used
places
to-
in the distillery.
No. If you collected all 5, it was like the
Oh,
Blades thing.
yeah, gotcha.
They used to do this thing where if you collected all 5
Yep.
and you sent them in, they sent you something cool.
Yeah.
Wish I could tell you what it was. I did know at one point. Now I don't.
We didn't collect all 5.
Now, if you collect all 5 and send them in, they're like, thanks, man. You get your name on the wall somewhere there. And you can only see it if you go there. They don't even send you a picture.
Size 4 font. Yes.
Oh, no. It's like, it could be size 300 font because 3 people have done it now. Here's the thing. This is about a $50-ish bottle of whiskey. I think I paid $49.99.
We don't get it in Michigan,
Virginia.
but it's everywhere south of Michigan.
Seemingly everywhere except Michigan.
Yeah.
I know.
I've seen it in
like
Ohio, I've seen
Yep.
it in Indiana.
Yep.
You've seen it in Virginia,
Kentucky.
Yep. Everywhere south of Michigan.
And apparently Texas too, because Larry just sent me a picture of this and he goes,
We
is
saw
this
it there.
good?
Yeah, we saw it.
Oh, we did too?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like, is
for
this
one.
good? I was like, I like it, dude. I don't know. It's $45, $50. He said it's
Honestly,
46.
what it reminds me of is like imitation Elmer T. Lee.
It reminds me of a younger Orphan Barrel series whiskey.
Maybe.
Like
Yeah.
a more simplistic, younger.
It's got that like.
It's got that nice sweet oak, but it's not
It's like
ultra
toasted
dense.
marshmallows, though.
Yeah, dude, it's toasty. It's nice and toasty. She's not a high proof. You know, there's not
Red
a lot going
fruit,
on here.
caramel. It's pretty light.
45,
That's why I say it's like a Elmer T. Lee imitation. It's not quite that.
You know,
it's close
I
though.
hate that. Is this made by Buffalo Trace?
Yeah,
It is?
I think so. Didn't they sell the Buffalo?
Whoa!
I mean, Stitzel Weller is now Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, but I don't think it's actually Stitzel Weller.
Yeah.
Even though it says it on the neck. It says it everywhere, dude.
If
Oh
you had
my.
Stitzel Weller shit in there, why would you not put Stitzel Weller everywhere?
Aged in charred American white oak barrels to create a whiskey with notes of sweet toasted cereal, warm winter spice, dried fruits. Those are not the worst tasting notes I've read for sure. I like the bottle shape, it's a little different. Here's what I would like, to try the Blade & Bow 22. That's what I would like. Never seen it, never had it, but it sounds like a good time.
You and me both, brother.
I get tons of cherry vanilla on the nose. This is like classic oaky bourbon.
It's not super oaky on the palate. It's more simplistic fruit and like a caramel up front.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Yeah, it is very sweet. The finish
Is
almost non-existent.
I would call it short to be nice.
Yeah. You're like, ooh, cliff.
Not a lingerer.
No.
Not a clinger.
Super well done though. If you like a nicer, sweet, light bourbon, can't go wrong.
I feel like the balance is good enough. I feel like the flavor profile is right there along with that. I feel like everything about this bottle is good enough, you know? I know it's $50, $45 to $50 range. I know the proof isn't super high, neither's a good chunk of mash bill too. So
I feel like if you couldn't find Elmer T. Lee, you could buy that and be like, all right, cool, I'll be happy with that.
I really like this bottle.
Yeah.
This is a whiskey that I'm a fan of.
Problem with this is, we don't get it.
Yeah, correct.
The other than that, honestly, if you can't find Elmer T. Lee, like everyone else in the world, pick that up.
Yeah.
I would not have an issue recommending that as a replacement.
Yeah, now at this point you can just say, hey, guess what? Just pick that up.
Yeah.
Because nobody can find Elmer?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, what is that called? Is that whiskey you keep mentioning? I've never even seen one.
Yeah. Us included.
It doesn't taste, dude, it's just like, I relate this to like a Buffalo Trace. You know what I relate this to? I relate this to this.
8 and sand.
8 and sand.
Well, that's MGP.
I know, but no, I'm saying like, so they're almost.
That's half the price though.
That's true, but they're almost the same. They're almost the same proof. This is 44. This is 45. Yeah. Neither one tastes young, but you know they're not old, right?
I'll tell you how it goes.
I think that they're close enough. The difference is, like you were saying, I got that on sale or clearance for like $25.
That's better.
It should be.
That's so much spicier.
Twice the price.
So much spicier.
Kind of smells similar a little.
I feel like that made cinnamon pop out of that thing. Because that has none of that. What do you think?
I prefer the Blade & Bow.
Me too.
Oh, but I can have 2 of these?
Yeah.
For people who don't know, this is just MGP. That's
Under their
labeled
own
by
label.
MGP.
Yeah.
So
I'd much rather have the Blade & Bow. It's so much more in my wheelhouse.
this is a cooler bottle. It's a cooler experience. It's a cooler name.
You can say you drank some Stitzel Weller.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Legally, apparently you can. Because they're saying it's in
Because that's 100% why they're Slayer aging stuff. So they can always have a little bit of that juice in there.
Yeah. It's one of the few whiskeys, one of the few bourbons that's Slayer aged. That's an interesting part of it.
Yeah, there's a couple. I don't remember.
There's not many though.
There are not many.
There are maybe a few at best. So, yeah.
1 or 2. I know I've seen that for sure on labels. That stuff is Slayer aged.
Yeah.
I don't
Not
know
often
what they are though.
Not often. Not from big distilleries usually.
Grade?
I think it's expensive.
Great. I think it is too because it's a very involved process.
We're gonna call it 45 to 50 range. I don't think those two
I'm getting
prices
that.
should
I know
change
I've
your
seen
grade.
it for like $46.99.
Okay, that's what it was
I think
at
that's what it was
Total
in. Okay. Yep. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that's what I remember at Texas was
Yep.
$46.99.
I'll say grade. That's the most B of any whiskey I've ever had in my life.
B plus.
Nope.
Nope.
Too high.
I can tell you why.
All right.
Elmer substitute.
Yeah, but Elmer's a set S plus.
Exactly. But you
At
can't
40.
get that.
Elmer's
and I
40.
think that is a very good emulation of what the exact same flavor profile offers of Elmer. So if you can't get Elmer, I'm gonna keep saying it.
I don't think
you
so.
buy this $45, good sir.
I don't think so.
And we said we can find it everywhere.
Yeah, as long as you're not in Michigan, you can find it anywhere you
Yeah.
want. Seemingly.
Okay, in here. What was being wrong, bitch?
Way more aptly. Unfortunately, closer than I'd like to say.
Yeah, it actually is.
I'm not gonna admit how close that is out loud on video because I'm just gonna forget it happened.
Well, I edit this so it'll be in there.
There's never a bottle of whiskey on this table.
Yeah.
They're very different things.
I think Elmer's got a little bit more onto it. Like that
Yeah.
oakiness hangs around a little bit longer.
I've never had 2 whiskeys more different than that.
But you can find this.
I mean, it's more expensive too. If you find both, that's more expensive.
You don't call it a B plus yet?
I'm gonna call it a B plus-ish, yeah.
That's
Honestly,
fair.
it's good whiskey,
Yeah.
dude. I like that whiskey.
That's
this
good,
is like
clean, simple whiskey.
the only reason I was having a hard time is because Buffalo Trace is 26.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm having a hard time.
That does make it rough.
Yeah. Because Buffalo Trace is a solid classic.
Yep.
This, I feel like, if this at a lower price point is definitely a solid classic.
If that was, we always do this in so many videos. We talk about if stuff was a little bit cheaper,
Sure, I
how
think that's
much
fair.
better it would be.
If that was $30
38.
a bottle,
I think 38 pushes it almost to that A minus range.
38 is the most
Random number ever.
asinine price.
Yeah, because honestly, it's never gonna be 35.
So you might find them on
So at that
clearance or
point,
something.
$37.99 is what you're gonna see it as some random oddball price. But
If I put it this way, if I go out of state and I see one and I did, like we had one bottle before this ever, right?
yeah,
Two. Okay, so we'll call it two. But basically, like if I went out of state and I didn't have one and Sean didn't have one, and I'm like, I'm definitely buying one of them. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, I'm gonna buy one.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need 5 of them.
No.
But like that one of them.
For sure, it's good to have.
Yeah.
If you don't own one, I think you should.
I'm sure they're at every Benny's ever. So
Yeah.
All right, cool.
We're the Bourbon Junkies.
We are. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Please think about it. Thank you guys for all the support. You guys are the best.
Links,
Patreon, stuff like that.
all that. Those links right there, right below.
Thanks for hanging out.
Support us.
Cheers.
Please.
The proof is in the point.
All right. Good boy.
Fucking nailed it, dude.
Proud of you.